Hello everyone, I'm Dwight King. Welcome to my top 5 anime of this season. Now I do have a special guest for you today. When we talk about these top 5, it's gonna be kind of like a debate, maybe. And you know this person very well. Let's all give a round of applause. Jazzy Guns. I'm saying it right this time. Jazzy Guns. And we're gonna discussing top 5 anime of the winter/spring season. So far.
Yes.
So far. Let's get into it. So, do you want to say your top 5 first, or do you want me to say my top 5?
Say yours first, and I'm gonna say my opinion.
Okay. So, number 1, I will have to say The Promised Neverland.
Oh, I love that show. Oh my god.
Now, the premise, it's gonna be a rough premise. Pretty much, you have some orphanage kids, and they're living their best life, right? So one fateful day, one of the children get adopted, and then the adopted child left over one of their souvenirs. You could say souvenirs, but left one of like a bunny, and they wanted to give it to her because they're like, yeah, you're getting adopted, you're never gonna see her again.
Take this with you.
There's a gate that they can never go through. They go in the gate. They look inside this truck, and they see the kid dead, and demons and monsters
with plants growing out.
Out of the kid. And then their whole world is turned upside down.
And then they see mom.
They see the mom.
Who is like their caretaker, basically.
Exactly. They think the world of.
Yeah. And she's the one handing over the kid to the monsters and everything. And they basically eat the kid.
So basically, the orphanage is basically a farm for humans to get eat. Now that's some darkness. Yeah. So I have to say that's my number 1 so far.
And it's like every episode leaves you on a cliffhanger, and it's so suspenseful. Like every episode leaves you on the edge of your seat.
Exactly.
I love it.
They're a very diverse cast, and also so their mission is basically to escape. And they have like a wall. We're not talking Attack on Titan, but they do have a wall that's surrounded around themselves that they have to get. They've never seen the outside world.
Never seen it. Where they're living at right now,
which is basically a farm.
And it is crazy.
Oh boy! So
the
now
kids
they
are smart.
Yes, the kids are very smart.
Yeah.
And it's basically a psychological horror anime. So if you never watched it, The Promised Neverland, I would say go check that out.
Yes, it's awesome.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2.
My number 2 so far. You might disagree with me.
Which is?
The Rising of a Shield Hero.
No, that show is good. Why would anybody disagree about that?
I don't know. The Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm saying that one is my number 2 because we got some good ones.
The only downside is that people compare it to Sword Art.
Sword Art Online. He's pretty much pretty much the same premise. Where you go you're in the real world, and then you get sucked into a video game. And it's pretty much a video game, and basically our protagonist Naofumi. I'm not good with I'm not good with regular names anyway. But basically he goes into a new world, and he's a shield hero, and then he's with other Japanese guys from different timelines. They're from different timelines
or universes or
something like that. But they all know the game. Yeah, they know the game inside and out, because in their universe it's a game, in his universe it's a book. So
and for theirs it's a game. So they're like, oh, you've never done this before? It's like, no.
In my universe, it's a book. Right. And I was just going to the library. And so, and now he's in this new world, and just because he's a shield hero, people are doing him dirty.
And they're really doing him dirty. There's one, if y'all watch it, there's one character that y'all are going to hate.
And I don't want to, I would say the whole, the synopsis of the story, but we're going to let you do that on your own, because go ahead and watch it.
You're gonna hate one person.
That's my number 2.
Every time I watch the episode, I'd be like, oh, I wish something happened to that character.
Yeah.
I wish the writers would do something to that character.
And you guys gonna enjoy the evolution of the character.
The main character.
So you guys will enjoy that. What's up with number 3? Number 3.
Okay.
The Mob. Well, I said the Mob.
The Mob.
The Mob. Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, I was like, the Mob.
The Mob. You know who the Mob is. No, Mob Psycho 100 season 2. Mob Psycho season 2.
If anybody watched Mob Psycho the first season, it has a completely different feel to the second season.
Yes.
The second season is way different. It's more serious.
Yeah.
Oh, emotionally.
Yeah, the first season is way more serious. Well, this first season was like more, I would say more comedy than serious.
I would say the first season was more comedy and kind of like focusing on like how Mob has his powers and like how he's using them and trying to like, I guess, branch out, using it to help people and things like that.
Yeah, so it's like his beginning story. He's he gets a master. He's basically kind of like a con artist.
Yeah, but he's following him everywhere he goes. Yeah, mindlessly.
He's in this season 2. Season 2 he's now. Combating him. He's showing his own will. His own will. Yeah, first season kind of was like following and doing what people told him no matter what. Second season he's doing more thinking. It's got way more serious, and him in his own in his own head. He's in his own head and he's like, hey. I would definitely watch it. He's like, hey everyone, I'm not just mindlessly, I'm not weak anymore. I'm not mindlessly gonna do what you say. I have mind and emotions of my own and stuff that I want to do.
Things that he wants to do. And the art style, some people may not like it, but
you may not like it. I do. The same Mob Psycho is created by the same person that made One Punch Man. Yeah. So it has that same art style. If you loved One Punch Man, you will love Mob Psycho 100.
And their fight scenes kind of remind me of like, that Naruto Pain fight scene?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah. Yep. It sure does.
Way
faster.
More
colorful. And way more colorful.
Yeah,
definitely.
and faster.
It's a beautiful. It has its moments when it's a beautiful anime. It's a great anime.
It's great.
Now that's why I was like, you might not disagree with, you might agree with my list. And Promised Neverland 1 there, and then putting The Rising Shield Hero as 2. Because those animes.
Well, my 4 might be different from you.
Your 4 might be different. Well, my 4, because I write my list down.
Okay.
My 4th one is I can't say the name right. Dororo. I think that's how you say it. Dororo. I'm sorry, I can't say it right. Dororo.
See, mine is different.
What is yours?
Mine is Kagegiri.
Kagegiri. Okay.
But the reason is because I like card games. Okay.
Yeah, you like
And I know how to count cards and all that stuff. Yeah. So when Kagegiri first came out and it was about the gambling and everything and like how they got around the cheating and all that stuff, that was very fun for me. I was looking like, oh, if they do this, they can do that, but they cheating. So it's like a whole school like made of. It's a whole school. You never see them in class. First of all,
never ever see them. You never see any anime character in class. But the school is run by
a student council and like they're like the top gamblers and things like that. And the president basically made it so that like your life is either good or bad depending on how you gamble and if you win or not. And like the main character, she loves gambling for like the game of it, the sport of it. She doesn't care if she loses or wins. She's like the thrill of it. She gets like orgasms and stuff like that. It's very sexual.
It's very sexual. You guys will love it.
Sometimes.
It's very a lot of fan service.
Yes, a whole lot, but I love it.
I say it is very good. See, it's on season 2 by the way. So this is Kagegiri
but
season
2 is not even really focusing on the main character per se.
Yeah.
It's really who's trying to be the next president.
Right, because now at first she's like, any main protagonist, they're just like the top of the, just demolishing folks. But as soon as she gets to the top, they add a whole bunch of brand new characters that she has to gamble against and defeat. Excited. And she's excited about that. So I enjoyed where they're going with it. And basically now it's like battle royale for the school. It's basically battle royale of gambling.
Love it.
Now, the reason I choose Dororo, and I only watched like 2 episodes of it. And by the way, we just want to let you know that we are not experts. We are definitely enthusiasts. We love anime. On anime, we're not experts. I'm not the best expert on anime and remembering names because we watch so much damn anime. That's what I'm saying.
It's hard for me to remember
and they're in
every
sub.
Single person.
Yeah, we've watched a lot.
We watch a mix of sub and dub. So hey.
So
whatever comes out first.
Disclaimer. But Dororo is basically this man basically sold his soul to have power and gave his soul to demons, and the demons basically was like
we gotta take something.
He said you could have anything you want. And that time his wife was delivering their child and was in labor. So basically
they decided to cash
it. The demons was like, we're gonna take your son's organs. Muscles, right? Organs, muscles. So,
his organs.
Yeah, his organs. His muscles. Skin is an organ. So they took his child's organs away, like almost everything. The skin. When the baby came out, it was just like
it was like a husk.
It almost looked dead.
Yes.
And basically he was like, kill the baby. It's okay. You just make another one. And it was just like, wow.
The wife was devastated because she held the baby. This is her child.
And she still
didn't care that it looked deformed. She was like, I love him and stuff. And he still took her away because he still wanted to rule over the land and things like that. And he was like, if I have to give up my first son, then whatever.
Exactly.
Basically. And so now the son grows up and he wants revenge. And
pretty much
fighting the demons.
Now
right?
he's fighting the demons to gain, and every demon he slays, he gains a muscle or organ back. So basically, somebody made prosthetics for him. And they didn't say it in the first few episodes. They didn't really. They're just introducing.
They didn't really say it.
They didn't say who it is. They
it.
implied it and who the persons were and the people that were. It's really good. That's why I say it's my fourth one. It could be higher. But I really like Mob Psycho and I like Promise Neverland. I love the psychological horror.
Promise Neverland has to be the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're forgetting one.
Which one?
Domestic Girlfriend.
I was gonna say that's my top 5. Domestic Girlfriend is my 5th.
Yeah.
Because basically, the main character, and this is kind of a messed up story. It's not like bad, messed up, but it's like messed up
circumstances.
Yeah. So basically, basically he's in love with his school teacher, and he really loves her, and he's a big crush on her. And then he meets this girl. His friends go out with these girls, and this girl was like, "Do you want to have basically intercourse with me?" And she's a virgin and she just wants to have it. She
just wants to have the experience. Right. She didn't really care about him. She just wanted
to have the experience.
To see what it was like.
Exactly. And so he does it. He has sex with her. He was a virgin as well. And so they did it. And they didn't really show the scene though. They showed maybe like the girl laying down.
Tiny little thing.
Yeah. But and then come to find out his dad's like, "Oh, I'm getting married," and his son's like, "What? You're getting married?" He didn't, you're getting married. It's almost like out of the blue. And so he basically dad gets almost they're like getting married, and they're in the process of getting marriage and all that stuff like that. They rent a house out together, and then come to find out the woman that his dad married is the girl that he had sex with.
No, the mom.
The mom. The mom. Yeah, the mom. Yeah, I'm sorry. The mom. I'm sorry if I misspoke. The mom. His dad's getting married to basically his stepmom. Her daughter's is the girl that he had sex with and the teacher he has a crush on.
Yeah. So the girl he had sex with is the little sister of the woman that he has a crush on, which is the teacher. It's not his teacher, but a teacher at the school.
At the school. Well, you can say he's his teacher because he's the teacher.
Now, the two people that he did he did one thing with one person and wants to do something with the other one. Now they're both his stepsisters now. So he can't do anything. And it's weird because it's like you had sex with your now sister. So it's just weird. It's just awkward. And he still has feelings for the teacher, even though they're not supposed to. And I don't know if the teacher has feelings back. She kind of wishy-washy. I don't know.
It's a great anime.
It's weird.
I would check it out.
It's weird, but it's good.
Yeah, it's weird but good at the same time.
Yeah,
I would go check it out. And my honorable mention was Kagegure, and that's what. So what's your 5th then? Right, your 5th.
My 5th. Okay, wait a minute. So top 1 is Promise Neverland.
Then
Shield Hero. Then
Doro, Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho, sorry, I had to fill in.
Right. It helps people.
4 is Kagegure. Then I would say 5 is I say Dororo.
It's hard to pronounce.
That's the same, like saying that is like the same as saying like that show Durara.
Right. It's yeah.
Like,
that was
hard.
good. Yeah.
That show.
So you put that at your 5th?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more interesting. Like Domestic Girlfriend is cool too, but I like action more than I like the romance stuff. Like I kind of like could live without that. But like the action stuff, and he's trying to get his organs back and stuff like that is very cool.
That is very cool. I'm enjoying this season.
Story of revenge.
Soon we're gonna have, I think in April, One Punch Man season 2. That's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, you already know.
We're also getting My Hero.
My Hero this year, end of this year, like fall, winter.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be very good. And also, we're gonna get Attack on Titan, season 3, part 2. Woo! Attack on Titan
is so serious.
Oh,
it's so real now.
I loved what they did with season 3. Season 3 is basically espionage. I love it, and you're trying to learn these secrets, and you still haven't learned all of it yet. We learned a lot, but we still have some mysteries still left in that series.
Every season has a different secret that's like to be revealed.
Right.
But I felt like the first season, for the female Titan, I felt like it was obvious.
I
felt like it was obvious that it was her because she had the same eyes, same hair, and she was the only one that like really was like serious, just fighting and everything.
Right.
I was like, when I saw that female Titan, I was like, that's that daggone girl.
Right.
I already know it. Now for the other two, when it was the Armor Titan and a Colossal, I had no idea. It was those two guys.
Yes.
But then when you see them as humans,
now you're
like,
like,
you can see it in
now
their face.
we can see it. At first, you would never like think like, oh yeah, well, Like,
and the way they came out with it.
Yeah.
It just was like, oh yeah, so we're the Armor Titan and the Colossal, and just walked up. I'm like, oh! I'm like, what you mean? Hold on.
Right. It was like, yikes. And yeah, so
it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot. It's some good stuff coming up soon. And great anime is coming out this year. This year is just really great for entertainment period. Just on that connection. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed our top 5 list. Let us know what do you think about our top 5 list, and what would you switch out and put in there.
Or if you've seen them.
Or if you've seen them, and let us know what you think. And, you know, no spoilers, though. Please don't give any spoilers. Let people see them and see the turns and twists for themselves. Anyway, comment below. Let us know what you think. And then, you know.
Oh, I'm not doing the main channel.
Royally slap that like button.
Thank you.
And subscribe to the channel if you're new. We just hit 75K on Dwayne King. And don't subscribe to this one here. Jazzy Guns get her to 150, and then in 200, and then 1 million.
We'll get you to 100, then 200, then a million.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that. But anyway, we're out. Peace.